Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday the 31st. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Citibank have been on. They conducted a survey that suggests inflation will remain above 6% for at least another year. The era of low interest rates and low inflation is over. Savers will face the dilemma of finding investments that keep up with inflation as a bare minimum. Where the central banks will need to hike interest rates above the neutral level in order to tame inflation, this will affect the housing markets. Rising mortgage rates will encourage homeowners to stay put, and real capital gains become harder to come by. In the market here, sterling has fallen by close to 7% against the dollar, and the outlook suggests that it will remain weak for at least the rest of the year as the service sector struggles with contraction, and of course the rest of the economy battles with recession. Yesterday we fell to 126.10 against the dollar and we open around 117.35 against the euro. Over in the US, Chris Waller has been on. He is a member of the board of the Federal Reserve. And he thinks that the Fed need to raise interest rates well above the neutral level to get a grip on the rising inflation in the US. There's no official figure for the neutral rate, but most consider it to be around 2.5%, so they still have a way to go. Where inflation is driven by demand outstripping supply, higher interest rates will cool the demand side of the economy, where increased supply is impossible in the current environment. Well, that's the theory. Waller thinks that 50 basis point rate hikes at every meeting for the rest of 2022 should do it. Punchy stuff. Indeed, while we're punching, it seems a valid question to ask that if the 50 basis point rate hike is expected to work so well, what about a 75 basis point rate hike? Wouldn't that be even more effective? For now, though, Waller is an outlier, far more hawkish than his colleagues, and were his opinions to be adopted as Fed policy, divergence would reignite the dollar demand, and the dollar index would go well above the recent 105 levels that we saw in the market. Yesterday, the dollar index traded down to 101, and this morning, euro dollar opens around 107.45. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.